Hi there, it's Ernest from Astute. In this video, we're answering the question, does dialing 911 work around the world? In the US, we're used to dialing 911 during an emergency to get police, fire, or ambulance support anywhere in the country. However, a common question for international travelers is whether there is a universal number for emergency services around the world. The quick answer to this question is yes, there is one. If you're on a GSM-based network, which covers most of the world with some notable exceptions, and we'll cover those in a second, you can dial 112 and the call will automatically route to the local emergency service. If you're wondering what is GSM, let me give you a quick high-level explanation without getting too technical. GSM stands for Global System for Mobile, and is the mobile phone technology standard that is used in most of the world. I say most instead of all, since there are some big countries where GSM is not the de facto standard. This includes countries like the US, Canada, Japan, and Korea, which use a variety of standards and technologies like CDMA. For example, in the US, you're on a GSM network if you use AT&T or T-Mobile. If you're on Verizon and Sprint, you're likely using a CDMA network. I say likely because some phones have both chipsets installed, allowing you to use both networks. This is also why in the US, it's not always possible to switch carriers without getting a new phone. It's worth noting that 911 and 999 in the UK does work in some countries. I've heard stories of people calling 911 in Europe and Australia and getting connected to emergency services there. Though I think you're likely to get better results if you dial 112. Also, some locations will allow you to make a call without a SIM card in your mobile phone. If you're not familiar with SIM cards, they are the small chips that are used on GSM phones to connect to carriers. I wouldn't count on it working at all times. From what I've heard and read, it sounds like this is definitely an issue in places like Latin America, where many of the carriers require a paid and active SIM card to make an emergency phone call. Lastly, I included some helpful links in the description below. One is an official list from the US State Department with all the local emergency numbers broken out by ambulance, fire, and police. It's definitely good information to have handy on your next trip. These emergency numbers are useful to have in case you're making a call from a landline, like from your hotel room, rather than a mobile phone. Have you had to make an emergency call while traveling? If so, please share your experience below in the comment section. Also, let us know if you have any questions. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. It's free and you'll get notifications every time we post an update. Until next time, travel safe and travel smart.